Hello, what's up? In this video, I want to introduce you guys to my Capture One presets or Capture One styles that are going to fasten or quicken your color grading process. So these are going to be a one-click Capture One process whereby you're going to be color grading your images with just a single click. And if at all you're interested in buying or purchasing this, make sure that you check the links in the description of this very video. And also, if at all you have already purchased and you're watching this after purchasing, thank you for supporting Ronix Photography and thank you for purchasing these presets or styles. So I first of all want to show you how you can easily import this into your Capture One. So basically, in order to import these presets or styles, I'm going to be showing you this. So if at all you're interested in buying, rather, you can simply check the links in the description of this video so that you can support the channel for the content that I always drop for you. So in order to import these after buying them, make sure you first of all unzip the file or the folder that you download up after making your purchase. And when you're done doing that, the next step is going to be importing them within Capture One so that you can use them on your various images. And these are going to be working on all skin tone, complexion, or skin tone types for your photos or your portraits. So in order to import them, just come and make sure you are selected on the styles and presets panel right here. And after doing that, just come and click on this. So you left click on these 2 or 3 dots and you come to import styles. And when you click on that, you're going to look for where your unzipped file was saved. So I have mine on my desktop right here. I'm just going to come to the desktop. I'm just going to, so you double click and you select all the presets. And after selecting all of them, you can now click on open and they're going to load within your Capture One. So how this basically work, you can see as soon as I click or I hover around or over the preset, it's going to be showing the effect in real time. Just look at this. You can see that it is showing the effect in real time while it is coloring the image. So you can see how fast and efficient these presets are going to be. So like I said, they work on all skin tone complexions and I have a number of images. So this one was taken by Nu the Law, and I'm going to also link his Instagram in the description of this very video. So you can see Realist 1 is going to be working on the dark skin tone or medium skin tone complexions, and you can see 2 also works and 3 also works. Then you also have 8, it also works for the dark and medium. 9 also works and 10 also works. You can see that these others work for the light skin tone complexion model. So let me just look for this. So this one was taken by Slimy Photography, and you can see that these ones, the ones that have L, work on the light skin tone complexion skin tones better. So you can see that L4, L5, you can see how they are affecting the image. L6 and L7 work on the light skin tone complexion models. So I'll just look for another light skin photo for demonstration. So you can see that this is a light skin model and this was taken by Mutema Creations. So you can see that this L4 works better. Look at L5. We also have L6 and L7. But even this bonus one can work best for your images. So I was just showing you a quick preview of how these are going to be working on your various images. Then let's look for a slightly lighter skin complexion model right here. And this one was taken by Canoni Studios. So you can see how this works with the light skin complexion models. And it evens out the skin tone. And it makes it look more on the uniform side. So like I said, how to use them. This is not the right way to use them. So in order to use them, in Capture One we have adjustment layers. So in order to use these presets on your images, simply look for a photo that you want color grade. So I'll be using this for the darker skin models. So in order to use this quite well or even better, we are going to basically come right here. So you look for the preset that works for your image. So as you're hovering around, you can choose whichever preset that you want to work on your image. So I'm just going to come here and I choose this preset. So as soon as you have made your choice or selection for your image, just come and simply right click on the preset. So you right click on the preset and you come to apply to a new layer. So when you right click and select apply to a new layer, it is going to apply the color grading on a brand new layer. So when you come back to our adjustments right here within your Capture One, so you can see that it has applied the color grading on a separate layer. So the advantage basically is applying it on a separate layer helps you to have control over the opacity or the amount of color grading that you want to be affected by your image. So if at all you see this, it is 100%. So when you apply it on the background layer, you won't be having the option for the opacity changing. So just come to the opacity and you can drop it down to the one of your liking, and you can see a quick before and after for the color grading process. So this is the after, before, after, and just a single click. And when you feel like it is not enough, you can as well come back to your presets and you can even apply a second set of preset over the original preset that you had, and you can intensify or improve on what you want to your image to look like. So I'm just going to come back to the adjustments right here, and I'm just going to come here and you can see that our color grading is on another layer. So if at all you don't want it to affect maybe the makeup or lipstick, how to use this better, remember this is a new field adjustment here and it is affecting the overall image. So if at all you didn't want it to affect the lipstick color, just press M on the keyboard to show you the mask. So you don't want the lips to be affected or the makeup or even the eyeshadow, just come and get the eraser tool, and with the eraser tool you can zoom in by using Ctrl Command plus on the keyboard and you can simply erase. So make sure you're on the color graded layer. So just come and simply paint to erase away the color grading from the makeup or even the eyeshadow itself. So if at all you press M on the keyboard, you're going to be seeing where the effect is going to be eliminated. So just look at this, and this works best for this kind of masking. So just press M, and M is going to activate or deactivate the mask on the image. So right now we are done color grading this very image. So let me just show you an instance whereby you have a number of colors, for example the colors that fall within the skin tone of the model. So if at all you have such a challenge, you're just going to come back to the presets right here and you're just going to choose a color for the light skin. So how to apply it, right click and apply it on a new layer so that you have control later on. Then come back to the adjustments right here by clicking on this other histogram right here. So you can see that is also changing the color of the top of the model. So if at all you come across such an incident, you can simply get the eraser tool and simply with this layer for color grading selected, just come and get the eraser tool and you can erase the color grading from affecting the top or even the makeup. Then also the other way you can do this, you can simply right click on the layer and simply clear the mask. So when you clear the mask, you're only going to be painting on only the skin area using a brush. So if at all I press M on the keyboard and simply get the brush tool, I'm just going to be painting. Remember the brush tool is going to be painting back the color grading. So my mask is set red, so I'm just going to be painting the areas that have skin or the areas that I want to color grade in the skin area. So I'm just going to be painting in those areas, and you can see that this is going to only and only be affecting the skin and not the outfit of our model. So remember we just right clicked on the color grading layer and we simply cleared the mask. Then we are using the brush tool after pressing M on the keyboard to activate the mask, and we are basically painting on our model's skin using the brush tool to reveal back the color grading on the skin area. So after you have finished color grading, you can press M once again to hide the mask, and you can see it has only color graded the skin. And let me show you a quick before and after for the color grading process. This was the image before and this is the after. Before after, you can see how even the skin has gotten to be. So when you feel like you want to add another color grading adjustment layer, you can just come back to your presets and you choose a different preset that can work for you. For this case, you can just choose any other, maybe a light skinned one can do. Let me just try out the borders. You can see how nice this preset is going to change or transform your light skin models. And just look at how even the skin has gotten to be. So I'll right click and I apply this to a new adjustment layer. So after doing this, I'm just going to come back to the adjustments, and you can see when you come back to the adjustments, you can see that we have two separate layers. So you can just come to the opacity and simply reduce the opacity of your second adjustment layer, and you can as well mask out the effect from affecting the image itself. So you can say quick before and after for just the color grading by just simple clicks, just a before after. So basically this is how to install and use my Capture One presets for every kind of skin tone, and these are going to really save your time. And if at all you're interested, the link is going to be in the description of this video, or you can check the bio on my Instagram at Tronix Photography if at all you want to purchase or buy these Capture One styles or presets. So this is it for today's video, and don't forget, keep practicing rather and keep creating.